Hello there, welcome back to Superton Studios. I'm Scott, and yeah, why don't you come on inside, have a look at what we got going down. Hey, boom. Cool beans, man. Oh, let me close the door behind you, because that really affects the acoustics of the room. Now we've got all the MLV up on the wall, and we've got all the acoustic foam on the wall. It has a big impact on it. Since you were last here, I've tidied up a lot, which has been great. I've had a hoover. I've got all the old little bits of MLV and foam and plasterboard that I'm knocking around, and chucked it out. Had a good old clean up, rearranged some things. So I thought, hey, let's show you around and see. You can see what's different. So obviously, the biggest difference from last time is that all the acoustic foam is now up. I've got it up on kind of every bit of ceiling that I could, and I've got it along the walls. And when it came to the walls, I thought, you know, a lot of people online were putting it on in their big blocks, and obviously makes sense to do that. But I looked into alternative ways to do it so that I could create a bit more of a pattern, something a bit more interesting that still worked. And I found this kind of diamond crisscross pattern on the internet, and I really liked that. And I thought, well, if I've got it in these you know, big square patches on the ceilings, you know, maybe I could do the diamond crisscross thing on the wall. And so I'm really enjoying that, and it's yeah, it's changed the sound of the room a lot. Yeah, just playing the drums now, the drums are louder and tighter, and there's less echo. So that's very exciting. Obviously, you can still see the MLV behind it and all the acoustic corking that we put on. We got all these acoustic corking tubes and just started spraying that on, and that's been really messy and like a learning curve in itself, because I've never corked anything before. So I've been doing that in bits and pieces in between recording stuff in here, which we'll get to. But yeah, so I don't know quite what to do for the MLV. I don't want it to just be exposed like this, because it's a bit ugly. I want to put up some sort of wallpaper, possibly something like that would be nice. Or I'm also thinking maybe just get loads of like movie and band posters and stuff I like, and stick that up on the wall, so it has that sort of like you know, like you go to some rehearsal rooms and it's just loads of posters on the wall, that sort of thing. You know, that sort of angsty look. I might go for that. We shall see. So yeah, so that's what's going on with the ceilings. Here we come to my whole recording setup. This is my desk. I'm very proud of my desk. Got it all set up, got my Funko Pops there. I mean, that's a very small percentage of my Funko Pops. I've actually got quite a few more, but I don't have anywhere to put them yet. So I've got Tyrion Lannister sat in the Iron Throne, which my friend Craig gave me, and I've also got Wayne from Wayne's World, because I wouldn't be here doing music today without the film Wayne's World. I'm doing a lot of my vocal recordings here, right next to the setup. Just so I'm not having to run about the studio a lot to, you know, press record, then you have to run off into a corner to do it. I got it right here, right by the acoustic foam. I just, yeah, bring the mic up, do a lot of the stuff there, and yeah, it's nice, quick and easy, and yeah, it's the sound-wise, we're getting really good recordings in here. Now we've got the MLV and all the foam up, and yeah, I spent a lot of time at this desk in the last 2 months or so while quarantine's been going on. Been recording a lot of stuff and getting to grips with how this space sounds. I got my little guitar stand over there next to the desk, so again, you know, it's just easy to reach for stuff. If I'm editing something and I go, oh, it just needs a little, you know, I can just pick something up. My acoustic Lucille's not there at the moment because I took it in the house to do some stuff the other day. So that's grand. And this corner over here did have all my guitars and stuff. It was really messy. But what I've decided actually is that this space here, I need to take some of the acoustic foam off actually, because I put a bit too much on for what I want to do. I want to have a whiteboard here on the wall that's got my like tasks for the week on it that I can list and I can rub off and cross out, and I can just have that there the whole time. So that will be really neat. So yeah, big old whiteboard. And also, like, you watch videos of like big bands like Foo Fighters in the recording studio, and those have a whiteboard, and it's got like the track names, abbreviated track names, and like bass, guitar, drums, etc., and they like cross them off as they go along. So when I've got a big recording project, having a big ass whiteboard there with that on it is going to be really helpful, because I forget, and you look at your phone, you know, you're keeping track of stuff on your phone, and then you suddenly, you know, half an hour later you realise I've been looking at Facebook for the last half an hour. So getting away from this and having something else there, that's going to be really good. Yeah, along here at the moment, it's a wee bit messy, but we're getting there. So I've got like my PA system, I've got the bass cab, the amps. Hopefully I want to have like a huge wall of amps and guitars here eventually. That's the aim. And I can just come along, throw a mic against it, plug into it, and it'll be nice and simple. And yeah, at the moment we've just got loads of other junk on top of it, but we're getting there. I need some sort of storage facility, some sort of like cabinet where I can put things in. At the moment I found this in our carport. It's basically this box with a bunch of, you know, protective foam inside of it, so I'm just resting my microphones down on it, because rummaging around in drawers trying to find microphones at the moment, it just wastes time and energy. So knowing everything's just here, it'll be really helpful. But yeah, got all my guitars, got my banjo, got ukulele all lined up here, so you can just boom, pull it out, get to recording. And I feel good. I feel good about this side of the wall, but we're getting there. We move over to the drum kit, and I've been doing loads with the drums in the last 2 months, because my drums have been really neglected since I bought them off my friend Lucy, like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. They've lived in a basement, then they've like lived in a room and lived in cupboards and things, and have been seldom played live or at all, mostly on recordings. And so one thing I've learned how to do is I've learned how to reskin the drums. So yeah, on the front I've put on a new head, this Evans head, which is really nice. And yeah, watching loads of cool YouTube videos on how to like tune your drums to make them sound really good. So I've been really happy with that. I've got these mic stands set up around it, and essentially I've been doing drum recordings, not many, but some, and just learning how to get better at it, because it's quite complex. You know, a lot of the videos online say you need to mic this up, mic this up, mic that up. I've only got 2 inputs on my interface, you know, one XLR and one jack on the front. So yeah, so I've just got 2 mics on the kit. I've got one going into the kit, so that's always set up, ready to go. And then I've got this one up here, that's my overhead, so I put my compressor, so I sit down here and I play, and that's actually picking up a lot of really good sounds. It's picking up the snares and the toms and the cymbals really nice, and even a little bit of the kicks. So yeah, that's good. I mean, in time I want to upgrade the setup, upgrade my interface, so I've got more inputs and I can get a better, more comprehensive recording of the drums. But at the moment, just learning how to do two mics on a kit and making that sound as good as it can, you know, that's you know, it's those limitations that are gonna hopefully help me up my game there, and the drum recordings that you'll soon be hearing will be really good. Last year when I was mixing my 3rd album, I went into a professional recording studio in Southampton, and I think Matt put like 14 mics on the kit. You know, it was insane. There were so many mics, and like it sounded good, but me as like a first time, you know, mixer, I don't know what the name is for that, you know, I was completely lost because I had so many things I needed to mix. Now I've just got 2 elements on the drums, so that's good. So got my drums, got my little it's turned around a little bit. Let's bring you up. I'm not going to play the kit, but I just love my jam block. It's so loud. That one's really fun. Cool. So this corner over here is kind of just like my storage corner. It's all just a bit messy, really, because as I said, I need to buy some sort of like storage facility I can put things in, but I haven't decided on what I want to get yet. But eventually in this corner, hopefully next video we do, I want to have like a coffee table here that will have my kettle on it, you know, coffee and tea making facilities, so that in the day when I'm working and I really want a cuppa, I can just make something here and not have to run in the house, because as soon as I go in the house I just want to relax. You know, when I'm in here, you know, there's an intensity to it because there's no windows, you know, and it's just you and your gear, and it's like, right, let's get stuff done. So having the coffee table here will be really good. Maybe a little mini fridge, we'll see, and then I'll find somewhere to put all this gear. And yeah, got the sofa looking all nice now, everything, you know. Oh, for the last couple months, it's just been covered in acoustic foam and stylophones and drum pieces. But now, finally, like, I've got it all set up. So yeah, when my head's ringing because I've been, you know, mixing something for too long, or, you know, I'm just worn out from recording stuff, I can just, yeah, I can sit down here and chill for a while, and it's really nice. So yes, this space is really, it's coming together. It's coming together. And yeah, I hope that we can get it to look a lot nicer with some sort of decorative thing around the foam, because then it's gonna really pop. And then just, yeah, get some storage stuff and all there. And yeah, so there's my little studio tour, just to show you guys around what's been happening. As I said, I've been doing tons of recording in here, and hopefully soon going to have that all edited to share with you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel, everyone who's subscribed recently. We've had some new people join the channel, so welcome, my friends. I hope you enjoy what we've got to show you here. So yeah, hope you're staying safe during quarantine, of course. Yeah, stay safe, stay awesome.